Mexico has extradited dozens of cartel leaders and members to the US, including the notorious drug lord Rafael Caro Quintero. Now, he is expected to appear in a New York courtroom in the next hour. US officials say Quintero unleashed violence, destruction and death across the United States and Mexico and spent 4 decades atop the DEA's most wanted fugitives list. Well, US Attorney Pam Bondi says all of the alleged cartel members will be prosecuted, quote, to the fullest extent of the law. CNN's Valeria Leon is following this story for us from Mexico City. Why these extraditions now?
So, Becky, the decision to extradite came after emergency negotiations between the two nations were held in Washington this Thursday to meet Trump administration demands that the Mexican government radically reduce the flow of fentanyl north across the U.S. border and therefore stop the renewal of tariffs on Mexican goods sent to the United States, which are planned to go into effect as soon as this Tuesday, March 4th. So far, it is unclear what concessions have been made by the U.S. in exchange for the prisoners' extradition. But in a comment, Mexican Economy Minister Marcelo Ebrard described the tariffs measure as the U.S. shooting itself in the foot, since Mexico is the U.S.'s biggest trading partner and would only be creating this kind of a spike in inflation for multiple everyday products consumed in the U.S. Although the Mexican and U.S. governments have long cooperated on security issues over the years, the recent slew of extraditions marks a new stage in the U.S.-Mexico relations. Becky.
Yeah, it certainly does. What are the next legal steps for these cartel members in the United States now that they are there?
So once handed over to U.S. authorities, each of the extradited prisoners will be arraigned in federal courts. So there are multiple locations where they are going to be arraigned. Among the prisoners being extradited is Miguel Treviño, known as Z40, who as a leader of the Zetas criminal organization participated in some of the Mexico's most violent crimes. So in the case of Treviño, his arraignment will taking place in the federal court in Texas. And without a doubt, this unexpected turn of events gives the Trump administration a victory in their campaign to force the Mexican government to step up their efforts to crush the drugs cartel's operations on both sides of the border. We also know that in the case of Caro Quintero, he's going to be arraigned in Brooklyn. Becky.
Fascinating. We will continue to track. Thank you so much.